Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's Montgomery. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He pulls in the catch.
Nice throw, Balaj. Well, he's the greatest quarterback to ever do it.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. They
Nice for
bring
the
it
actors.
down,
Let
but
me
not
come get the
before he
ball,
gains
man.
first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Robinson. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tipped and then dropped. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of
That's
bounds,
so
but
stupid how they just make people flip like that,
offense
man.
gets a fresh set of downs.
And then get mad at him for
Offense
taking
is
a win.
quickly moving down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30.
And you get mad at him for taking a win. The stupid shit these game does, bro.
If this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one.
I didn't flip my play. Nobody moved. The running back moved from next to the quarterback to the same side of the field, and the whole defense was like, how does that even fucking happen, bro? Like, make it make sense for that to happen, dog.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Like, the running back stayed on the same side, but we're going to make the corners guard different people.
And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
That completion sets up a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
That's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first downs.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Black Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. And the back gets the football. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Heading left after the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
That's crazy hands for a fullback there.
To be able to make that
catch.
This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Running play called on 3rd and short.
Oh.
Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Syracuse 7, Army 6.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Robinson. The ball is caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's caught in the crossing pattern.
I promise you, none of my niggas better drop the pass, bro.
This defense has got
First drop I get, dog. Lose my mind on these niggas.
You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Orangeman. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
They'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game.
Best pass rusher gets hurt on the fucking field goal.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Bringing it out, it's Morris. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quick completion to the tight end. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. The completion makes it 2nd down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And now the handoff. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Black Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Jackson. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
He takes it into the end zone, but coach will accept that penalty, of course.
Humbug. That's all you can do, bro. Humbug.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. He hands it off from the gun. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the 1st half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Here's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Robinson.
Oh, that's
incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on
damn,
it.
I let the nation about 500 yards.
Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get it behind the sticks, you can mix up
soft, but he's probably adding from the jump, which I just don't understand what a fudge my corner was over there. But he's probably adding from the jump.
Fourth down, they'll punt
Which I don't like, Roger. We got to do better than that.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they find the end zone this time out. It's a quick grab. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Oh, nigga. Boy, I thought they was going to let him jump that. Oh, I thought they was going to let him throw it upfield, bro.
Wow, they get positive yards.
Oh, boy, I just knew he was throwing it upfield. I just knew it was getting thrown upfield, bro.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Over the middle, it's Sullivan. Moves the ball to the 35, and another 1st down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion.
I hit the wrong fucking button.
He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Had the tight end on the drag, bro. Hit the wrong fucking button.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense now operating in empty. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
That boy resorted to that stopping. He tried to hit me with, I'm a stop with your ass, bro. I'm a stop with your ass.
To get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw. It's Robinson. And he'll rifle this one deep to
Give me those. Good play, Russo.
It is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return.
Good play, Russo.
That's a pick
Big
and a
play.
long return before
Big play. Big play.
taken down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for
Big
it.
play. Big play.
That might be part of
Needed
his playing
that.
style.
Made a mistake hitting the wrong button. You needed that back.
And being careless.
You needed that back.
There were some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And this pass is on target, caught. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kickoff.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He finds his man. And he heads out of bounds, looking backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Black Knights. And they go in front here in the second half. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Robinson. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it on the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Moffitt. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Syracuse. This offense cannot be stopped. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Robinson. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they'll give it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Black Knights are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Seventh play of the drive coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're in 4th and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The big fullback's got it here.
He's tackled at the 14. 2nd down coming up.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Robinson. Snags the quick throw. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
Syracuse 22, Army 19.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Moffitt. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Robinson. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Orangeman. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the point after is right down the middle. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Syracuse. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. The 30. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff in a single back formation. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Robinson. Pressure is coming. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Black Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Brings up second down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Black Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Running back. He's brought down at the 38-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Football comes out. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Takes the handoff. It's Moffitt. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The punt punt team making their way on the field.
Number 17 incorporating to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken at the 25. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense comes out here, one last chance, one possession game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Army. They scored a touchdown. But need a 2-point conversion and make it a one-possession game. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And the Hams team able to recover the football. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. Second down play coming up. And the offense will just take a knee. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and he dropped it. And that is a fitting end today for this offense. What a special year and a moment.